Introduced in 1976, the Accord is one of Honda's longest-running nameplates. It is also one of the most highly rated and recommended midsize sedans. There are some expectations for the redesigned 2023 Honda Accord. It comes with new styling, a major interior technology upgrade and a new emphasis on hybrid powertrains. These are significant changes for the midsize sedan, now in its 11th generation and facing off against rivals like the Hyundai Sonata, Kia K5 and Toyota Camry. As is often the case with a redesigned model, the Accord grew in this redesign, adding 2.7 inches of length, pushing the boundaries of what midsize can cover. It also has a new profile based on the fastback shape, hinting that the Accord might have a tailgate for a moment, but sadly it just has a regular trunk opening. The most significant changes are kept under the hood and inside. What's under the hood of the Accord? As with the recent introduction of the redesigned CR-V, Honda combines gas and hybrid versions of the Accord in one trim. That means the LX and X trim levels include a gas powertrain, while the Sport, XL, Sport L, and Touring go hybrid only. Marketing-wise, there's no more Accord Hybrid. The Accord will still be front-wheel drive only. This could be a disadvantage for sedan customers who want to help four-wheel drive with winter traction. For reference, the Kia K5 and Toyota Camry both offer available four-wheel drive. Previously, the Accord had two gas-only engines, a base turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder and a more powerful 252 horsepower 2.0-liter four-cylinder that was optional on the Sport trim and standard on the Touring. That upgraded engine is gone, but the turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder remains the base engine in the LX and X. It is mated to a continuously variable automatic transmission and produces a suitable 192 horsepower and 192 pounds-to-foot of torque. Under the hood of hybrid models is an updated hybrid system with a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine and a pair of electric motors. Total system output is 204 horsepower and 247 pounds-to-foot of torque, which is 8 horsepower less than last year's Accord Hybrid, but 15 pounds-to-foot more torque. I recently tested this powertrain in a CR-V hybrid and found the system to be fine around town, but a bit noisy and unrefined on hills or at highway speeds. My final impressions will have to wait until I get behind the wheel of an Accord with this setup. Honda also says there will be fuel economy numbers, but I'm guessing the last-gen Accord hybrids total will be less than 47 miles per gallon. How is the interior of the Accord? The Accord covers many of the themes that Honda introduced in the smaller Civic. It has a long, flat dashboard topped by a touchscreen with metallic accents on the climate control dials and mesh over the air vents. The Accord gets a different mesh pattern than the Civic, but the overall aesthetic is similar. It's a simple look that translates well in a slightly larger format, and we like the simple but useful layout of the controls. At the front, the new seat design is known to reduce fatigue during longer rides. I sat in them briefly and I think they are very comfortable. Equally comfortable, the rear seat has 40.8 inches of rear legroom. In that regard, it's similar to the back seat of a full-size sedan, but not in headroom. The Accord's sloping rear profile carries into the cabin, and if you're on the tall side, you'll have to lean down a bit to keep your head from hitting the roof while the car is in motion. How is the Accord's technology? The most notable interior changes for the Accord are in the area of technology. A 10.2-inch digital display for the instrument cluster comes standard, but the bigger story is the 12.3-inch touchscreen that comes standard on the top 4 trim levels. It's the biggest screen Honda has ever put in a car, and it does a better job of filling out the dashboard and feeling modern than the smaller 9-inch screens found in the Civic, CR-V and Pilot. The larger screen also adds standard wireless connectivity for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay smartphone integration. Another thing we like about this screen, it's perfectly positioned. Sometimes larger screens can be difficult for the driver to reach, but I was able to easily reach the far edge of the screen from my driving position. There is also a small protrusion below the screen to steady your hand while using the screen, which is another touch that makes it very easy to use. Ironically, only Touring models offer a wireless charging pad, so only those models can fully provide the driver with wireless availability. Touring models only get one more trick, Google built in. This is a fancy way of saying that Google apps are now built natively on the system and you can sign in with an existing Google account and your destinations will be uploaded to Google Maps and synced with Google Assistant. Such integration of the system into the ecosystem of the car has advantages. You can use Google Assistant's voice commands to set the climate control or seat heating, for example. There is also the Google Play Store, where you can download applications designed specifically for use in the car. In practice, the system is very flexible and easy to use, and the Google Voice Assistant in particular provides a better experience than Honda's voice recognition by a large margin. The LX and X models only make do with a 7-inch touchscreen, But all Accords now have the option of receiving software updates that can improve the vehicle's functionality. Driver assistance functions have also been improved. Honda says the forward-facing camera and automatic emergency braking enhancing radar now have a wider field of view and offer better object detection at intersections. Blind spot monitors can detect other vehicles further away than before, and the adaptive cruise control system now includes traffic assist, which allows traffic assist to operate until it stops in traffic. The 2023 Accords redesign hits all the right notes, if you choose the top-of-the-line Touring model. All other models have a less comprehensive multimedia experience, and the lack of wireless charging is disappointing. The new Accord will go on sale in January 2023, and if you want to own a great sedan, you'll have to wait a while.